Hi Sagittarius, I'm sorry for the change of surroundings, I'm away from home at the moment. But I just wanted to do a quick reading for you guys, just for the next few days. So whenever you're watching this, just for what's going on for where you are for the next couple of days, just a little bit of advice. Okay, oh God, that's a lot. Okay, so you've got the Mastery and the Queen of Swords. See if something else comes out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have them all then. Fine. Proved your point. So your overall is the Mastery with the Queen of Swords. So I feel that some of you Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an air sign who is doing a runner. Could be you, could be that you're feeling your Queen of Swords energy and the movement that you're making forward, the progress that you're putting in place is leading you to have this clarity that the Queen of Swords for me generally represents. However, underneath this, you've got a little story of 5 going on. So there's definitely some strength going on, and you've definitely spent some time, because, you know, for me, obviously, the strength card. So the strength card is lovely because it leads into the Hermit, the wise one. And you have to be strong to be on your own. So for some of you, I think for those of you who've been strong enough to spend the time on your own, you've definitely got to that Queen of Swords mode. You've definitely got that mastery going on. You are your own champion. If you can master being on your own and being comfortable with it and feeling the strength to do that, then you get the action, you get the Queen of Swords. However, for some of you, you've got the Emperor in reverse. So some of you are not behaving in the best position. You've also got the Tower in reverse. So you're holding on to something that you should be letting go of, and the Temptation in reverse. So I think for me that, like, these 3 are all in reverse, and the trouble with that is that while you're continuing not to let go of someone that isn't your Emperor and someone that doesn't really excite you, you're missing out on feeling the strength, and you're missing out on the comfort of your own space. Because I feel those three being in reverse, the absolute message for me is that you are, you know, all those. I mean, in the upright, I know the Temptation can be quite a tough card. So in the traditional sense, you feel that the Temptation reversed is a good thing. I don't feel it is with this combination, because I think the refusal to let go of this person that isn't your Emperor is keeping you away from, you know, because don't get me wrong, you should be, flip them up now, you know, if you're with someone who is your Emperor, he should excite you all the time. And the temptation doesn't necessarily have to be that someone is tempting you away from your Emperor, that someone is tempting you into, you know, down a dark path. I feel with this, it's more that you actually, you know, this person doesn't excite you. He's not, you know, he's not leading you to be an Emperor, and you're refusing to let go of it. Not all of you. Some of you, you know, some of you have definitely had the strength to be on your own and to do your own thing, and that's led you to the clarity of the Queen of Swords. It's led you to mastery. It's led you to the movement, the forward movement, the momentum. But some of you haven't. I feel there's definitely like two Sagittarius stories going on right now. So actually, I'm going to have one card out of the animal cards for the people who've done the work, and one, thank you, and one for those of you who haven't done the work. So I feel we've got two definite stories on here. So what's the animal card? Thank you. So for those of you who've done the work and who've spent the time on your own, the advice is Llama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. So you need, for those of you that have done the work, I think you've got the strength, you know, because it sat pretty much over the strength card. You know, you've got the strength to set these boundaries, and, you know, for me, here I go with Brene Brown again. You know, she says a great thing about if you don't set boundaries, if someone asks you to do something and you say yes and you don't want to do it, you resent doing it. If you set the boundaries and say, no, that doesn't work for me, I'm really sorry, I'm not going to be able to make that. Then when you do say yes, you do it from a great place of love. For those of you who haven't done the work, this just sums it all up for me. You've got the hyena. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. Stop with this. Stop with this refusing to let go. Stop with, stop hanging around with this Emperor that isn't for you. You know, dare to do something different, Sagittarius. You've tried this. You've tried this, and it's not for you. It's not leading you to be the Emperor. It's not leading you to live your best life, to do the best things for you. And for those of you who are, for those of you who have these 4 cards, having a wonderful time, setting your boundaries, enforcing your boundaries, having a lovely time. Sorry, that was a little bit mismatched. As I say, that will only resonate obviously for some of you. If it doesn't and you would like a private reading, then give me a shout. If not, take care, I'll speak to you soon.